Hello, BookTube. I went secondhand book shopping today. I went to a couple new shops that I haven't been to, and I got a lot of books. So this is just the haul. There's a lot here, um, and this is going to be mostly romance themed. There is like one classic in here and like one biography, but it's mostly romance. So if you don't like romance, leave pretty much. But I'll show you the one thing first that I didn't that isn't romance, and yeah, altogether this was like literally like I don't know, like $25, like because I got a lot of mass markets and they were very cheap. But I'll show you when we get to them because they're very exciting. The classic that I got the Constance Garnett translation of War and Peace. I do have the Constance Garnett in paperback, but I saw I'd rather invest in a hardcover with War and Peace. And also, I haven't read the Constance Garnett. I've only read Constance Garnett for Dostoevsky, but I've never read her for Tolstoy. And I thought, why not? When I reread War and Peace, maybe soon I'll give her a try. So that was my one classic I got. And then we'll start. I did get some other ones. I got some more romance. So this is romance themed. The Jericho Rose by Olive et Chillers. Yeah, got this cover here. Don't know much about it. The cover looked nice. So I did pick it up. Then we have some bodice rippers. We only got one here, pretty much. But we got Connie Mason, Cress and Conquer. Look at that. And then, as you see, it's got the wraparound, got the flowers, and then it leads to the house there, and it's so pretty. I haven't read any Connie Mason yet, but let me know what you think of her because I've heard she's really lovely. So I got that. And then I got Honest Splendor by Julie Garwood. I like Julie Garwood and I saw it was literally cheap, so I picked it up. And then My Queen, I got Lucky by Jackie Collins. I haven't read the Lucky books yet, but I want to soon because I have a couple. But look at the back. Look at her right there. Iconic queen with her leopard print. Love it so much. And so that's the main stuff I have. The rest is all Georgia Hare because Georgia Hare's queen. She rules my world. And these were in the op shop I went to. Were literally tucked behind because you had it was literally two massive shelves and the first row, like the front row, was literally all Agatha Christie, but they were like the vintage hardcovers and like a couple mass markets of Agatha Christie. But I was like, oh, because I like Agatha Christie and I have a couple of hers. I have like the hardcovers, but I don't need to collect Christie because I'm not as much of a diehard fan as Christie. But I looked between one of them and behind, it was actually three books stacked behind and literally it was the case was so deep and it was own like full Georgia Hare and I literally cried. I nearly died and I could not mentally process that they would just let Georgia Hare rot in the background of a bookcase and especially behind Agatha Christie too. But anyway, I got a lot of Georgia Hare. I'll show you the biography. I got Georgia Hare by Jennifer Collister. This is like I think this is the only biography of Georgia Hare. I could be wrong about that, but I just want to see how someone writes about Hare's life because she lived such a private life. She only done one like interview, and it was like a written interview. And I just want to see how would an author write about Hare's life. So I've got a biography about Hare, and then I got a hardcover because I never see hardcovers of Hare. I only have her in mass market and occasional trade paperback. But I got the iconic Under a Reluctant Widow. I have this in mass market, but it's a hardcover. Whenever I see Hare in hardcover, I pick it up because, it will last a bit longer. And then we get to the mass markets. I am slowly collecting all of Hare. I'm already at least 20 something like Hare books deep into owning. And I don't know much about the ones I have. I picked them up because it's Hare. So, and these are old mass market editions. But the first one I have is Spring Muslin. Yep. I don't know much about these ones, but I'll get to them when I get to them. Lady of Quality. Yep. Got Charity Girl. Yep. Simon Nicole Hart. I think this is one of her more historicals. This is a medieval based one, period time. My Lord John, we love that one. The Quiet Gentleman, iconic. If you haven't read that one, please do. And then the last two, Royal Escape, which I've heard nothing about, but it looks really good. King Charles II. And then the last one here is Cousin Kate. And so I cried when I saw these. I love Georgia Hare. And yeah, that was just a quick haul. And yeah, let me know what you think of these books I've showed you today. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite Georgia Hare. Have you read Hare? She is lovely. I did not find any Barbara Cartland because I don't think people read her anymore. And some old person's probably hoarding all the Cartland in my area. And once they die, I feel like I'm going to get an avalanche of them secondhand, used, whatever. Because I want to try Cartland because I want to see if I like her or not. And I've only read like 3 of hers, but I never find her secondhand. I only have like 1 of her books, but that, and I didn't find any some step back historical romances. I didn't find any of them, so I'm still on the lookout for them as well. And yeah, that was my haul for today. I just thought I'd do a quick little update on what I've got recently. And yeah, that's really it. Thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I'll see you next time.